going on, y'all? Just finished watching Hollywood Divas Reunion Part 2. And might I add, Carlos Queen, you did a better job this episode with this reunion, because the first one, I don't know how much you paid Dineva for these jokes, but they just weren't working. I just wasn't feeling them at all. But you did a little better this time. You kind of toned down a little bit, and it was more, about the tea and the women, and you just queening out. I just wasn't here for it. But let's go and get into it. I appreciate Forrest. Forrest, we ended with Forrest sitting here kind of going off on Golden. Golden walking off set for a second. She called the shit ghetto and she walked off. She was just basically saying, she wasn't here for that shit because Forrest had said, when a man is talking, you need to shut up. That kind of made me look at Forrest kind of differently. I really didn't care for his broke dumb ass any damn way. But it just made me kind of open up to him, seeing him in a different light, because Forrest might have some damn control issues going on. I wouldn't be surprised he been smacking Gator Mouth herself. But it is what it is. But he did apologize to her, and he just basically said, I shouldn't have talked to you like that. I bet you that was Todd. Todd, like, he don't play that shit. Todd probably went and told, you need to apologize for that shit was a little too much. You shouldn't have been doing all that. Mama Parker come out. They got her coming out, and she just saying, she still wouldn't, she's not gonna respect or be here for Forrest as until he's able to buy some damn toilet tissue for the house, okay, with no problem. He was just saying he's not broke. Well, he's not poor. He's broke. I'm just like, if y'all homeless, y'all are poor. Like, I understand being broke. That means you probably paid all your bills. Probably lived above your means a little bit. Or, an unexpected bill came through or something happened. Or, yeah, I know y'all good for them unexpected bills coming through, child. Some of this shit don't be unexpected. That's some shade. But, just a little bit of everything. But if you're homeless and y'all staying at a damn hotel, it's more than you're poor. Like, it's sad. I've never seen a homeless person say they're broke. I see people driving cars around and say that they're broke, but not nobody is homeless, even though y'all were in a hotel. Like, that's foolish as hell. Todd pops his ass out of no damn where, and he started asking questions for the model. I didn't know if I was watching the male version of the Wendy Williams show or what. But the audience thing could have been done a little bit better. I'm going to need y'all to clean that shit up. That shit look very ghetto. But I'm glad that you did something, Todd, that a lot of them don't do. Maybe they do it through Twitter or some shit, or hashtags or some shit. But you had the audience members ask questions and stuff. And that was cute and everything. But it was just, you were standing right there. I don't know why the executive producers feel like when they make a show, they have to be seen. I don't know what it is. I don't understand why they just can't let somebody else do that shit and just work from the back. You can't, like, that's just like working certain jobs. Some people going to be the front of the house and some people going to be the back of the house. Everybody can't be in the front. So, Todd was, asking the fans questions and stuff, and da-da-da-da. Todd was asking questions and stuff. He asking the fans questions and stuff, and they're asking, the audience, they're asking questions, and, somebody asked Countess about that damn wedding. Is she gonna be able to slide her ass in a dress or whatever? She said, yeah, and I'm just like, Countess, you spent $15,000, how much ever you spent your money on a bowel movement, because you lost like 5-10 pounds. Like, you lost like a couple of pounds, like, Countess. And you know what, when Golden got on your ass a little bit, I really didn't feel too bad for you, because she was kind of telling you the truth. Like, that stuff is eternal. Like, you have to eat right, you have to exercise, and it's just a lifestyle change. That's all it is. It's a lifestyle change. And Countess, you doing that is not gonna do shit when you still eating Popeyes and all that type of shit. But Golden was right, but she was wrong how she did in the first place. She really didn't care about you. It was just a mess. So I want to know, Countess, is your ass gonna get married? I want to know that shit about that shit. That shit was funny as hell. Another fan asked Golden. Let me go back. I want to know who Countess started talking about, the people who when she was on the show, one of the the older people on the show that she was on when she was younger said that she was fat and all that type of stuff. She was black and ugly. I want to know who that was. And I never watched the show that she was on. But people tell me who you all think it might have been, because I really would like to know who said that shit. Because I bet you was an old head. Because, and I hate to say that, you got a lot of older black women like about their 70s and 60s, probably like after 70s, because my grandma was like that a little bit. That, we're in a time frame that felt like black was not beautiful. And in this time frame, we're a little more accepting, we're happy about our natural hair and all that type of shit. But to me, history repeats itself in the same, because we've seen them do the eccentric hairstyles back in the day. I think it's just coming back. History does not do anything but repeat itself. It's like a wave. It just continues, a continuous cycle. But I would like to know who said that, and I'm not surprised that it was somebody older, because back in that time, around that time, um, they didn't consider, like, they were not happy about some of this stuff. Like, and I hear my grandmama say when she says certain things like, "Oh, she has beautiful, beautiful hair, like good hair," and it just irks me when I hear people say that, because it's just like some type of self hate a little bit. Because I mean, if some of us just don't believe it or not. Believe it or not, some of us are kind of programmed to believe that certain things look ugly and it's not beautiful. And you might say, well, no, it don't. But how would you know that? Because if you was over there, if you've never been taken out of, where you're from or your roots, where you believe that was ugly, it's just, you got to kind of see it. You kind of see it. And it's kind of hard for me to explain, because I'm not no major, and I'm not, I ain't got no degrees more than the thermometer and all that type of bullshit. But it was interesting. Golden, you were full of shit when you sit here and said something about Countess being fat. You had said, save the whales. You were being shaded. Countess called you on. She saw it. She called you out. Stand up, stand firm in your shade, okay? Stand firm in your shade. I don't know how many times I gotta tell people that. You said the shit, say, yes, I said the shit. Tell Countess, like, girl, I shaded your ass, but this is TV, bitch, move on. I tell folks all the time, look, I'm gonna shade your ass. Matter of fact, Countess follows me on Twitter. I shade her ass just like everybody else. It's just, it is what it is. Get over it, get out your damn feelings, and move on swiftly and professionally. But, don't you try to play like you were innocent, but you did talk about that girl. You said save the whales, and you did the little huh. And I hate when people say little shady. Then when you get caught, motherfucker be like, "Oh, I didn't do that," or "Yes, you did. Yes, you did." Like, we all know how people being sarcastic. Like, we all know how that shit works. And Golden, you were doing that. But somebody get on you how you be, trying to beat your face to make you look light skinned, you'll be pissed off, okay? Because I caught that about you before you even said something about your mother. You're not really believing. You didn't know if your skin was beautiful or not. So I kind of picked it up on you before, because I saw how the makeup choices that you were using making your skin look a little lighter than what it was. I'm gonna leave that out. What else was talking about? And Countess, I feel like I said, you need to lose a little weight. You need to, and Golden had a good point when she said heart disease is the #1 killer in the African American community. I know we want to eat our good food, we want to do all this type of shit, but we have to eat some vegetables. Matter of fact, today I went and got me some bananas and some bananas and some spinach and some lettuce and all that type of stuff, so I can put some greens. Because when me working them 2 jobs, I was eating fast food, and I was really, really doing good before, but I just did not have time, and I was trying to get a bite to eat. And some of that shit can be very addicting. Some of it's just the taste, the salt, the sugar. It does something to our brain, and that's something that I have to program myself on. I was doing good, but like me working 2 jobs, I just did not have the time. So now I got the taste in my mouth again. I got to get rid of. I know some of y'all don't give a fuck about that. But if you want to lose some weight, I know you're going to get shaded. It's new year, new you, and all that type of shit. But let's work on eating a little bit healthy. Eat you a fruit a day. Drink you some more water, all that type of shit. It's very, very important. Because I'm working in the industry that I'm working in the pharmacy. I'm seeing people come and taking blood pressure medication, diabetes, all that type of stuff, and it's very, very expensive. Eating cheap is costly in the long term, because you're going to pay for that. You're going to pay for it. It's sad to see so many people on so much medication, and how much these pharmaceutical companies make so much money. And I don't care if they get mad or whatever this goes back, however, but I just feel like That's some stuff that we need to work on. Some of this stuff can be prevented. We just need to eat right, eat healthy, and do all that type of shit. I know it's hard, but we got to do a better job. We have to. That's the main reason. One of the number one reasons why I kind of quit, because I felt like if I did not, when I stopped this second job, because I felt like I didn't have enough time to take care of Justin, and then I was going to be looking terrible. I was not trying to. I'm trying to get myself together. But that, that's speaking of that. Move on from that bullshit. Paula J. Parker was saying the reason why, she wasn't there for the recordings and all the type of for the filming, because she was hungry and she was working. She was doing she had booked some other gigs and she was doing the True Blood shit. Like, she was really, really had a damn role in True Blood. I think she was an extra, but she had something. You said she was really hungry and you hadn't eaten. Like, I guess you didn't have any money and you were broken out, that type of shit. Paula J. Parker, this is the only thing I have to say. You had a man. And your man should have made sure that you were not hungry. I don't know what your man was doing. He should have been working at Home Depot or something. He should have been working at Lowe's. He should have been somewhere at somebody's Target stacking boxes. He should have been somewhere. I just don't believe. I don't care what world we live in. I don't give a damn if it's 3015. A man that does not work, don't eat, and don't get no pussy. Okay, a wet pussy and a dry purse. Paula J. Parker, take heed. There's no way in the hell you got a wet puss and you can't get no goddamn good dental insurance or some shit. I don't know if you just don't want to get your grill fixed, but I really want you to, because I'm tired of you walking around here swimming around looking like you about to bite somebody, the rest of another one of Captain Hook's legs. Like, girl, get that, or arm, whatever the fuck Captain Hook was missing. So get that shit together, Paula J. Parker. What else was going on? And Counter was kind of pissed off because her name wasn't in the credits, and I thought that was kind of interesting too, because Paula J. Parker kind of like she wanted to take thing for everything, but she really wasn't doing. She wasn't there as much. She wasn't there, and it was fucked up, but she wasn't there. The White Sisters, them showing us the thing, and the White Sisters looked whack as hell. I didn't even think they even knew they was gonna get a preview of it, because they had showed it, and Carlos Queen had cut out and he had recorded something. It's just some shit I caught. But the movie looked like it was interesting. I do want to watch it. I just do want to watch it just because I love charity cases. I want to watch it, but I don't even think it's out. If it's not out, what's going on? Where is it at? Like, where is it at? Are we going to wait till season 2 of fucking Hollywood Divas to watch this shit? Come on now. Y'all need to release that shit straight to YouTube so we can go and watch it, or put it on Mr. World Premiere or some shit so we can see it. That's all I got. This reunion was boring. I felt myself dozing off and not paying attention. That's, I was tired watching this shit. But it is out the way. It was decent for that. Hopefully they turn up a little bit. Hopefully they get a better camera. Hopefully this shit is in HD or some shit. Because this was okay. This was a start. This was a start. I give you that, Todd Tucker. But hopefully we get better. Carlos Queen, shout out to you. I hope you come up with some better jokes, because this whack ass shit you did was not here for. You're better behind the camera, and I love the fact that you tweeted me and said, you gonna see a lot of me, in front of the camera. Girl, let me tell you something, Carlos Queen. I know you behind some good series and all that type of shit, but the shit ain't good. Your ass ain't gonna be in front of nobody's goddamn camera. It's us, the viewers, that make sure that you stay in front of the camera. And take heed to what I'm saying for some of you all that want to boycott sorority sister. It's us that keeps shit on TV. So if you don't watch, it won't be on there. But the more you tweet and how much pissed off you are about it, how much you don't like it, the more people gonna keep trying to watch it. That's all I got. Love y'all so much. Follow me on Twitter, JustinJ1232. Follow me on Instagram, and I'll talk to y'all later.